Previously on Fallout.
Didn't you date Tim?
I'm not her. I'm her form.
You expect me to believe you're an angel?
Archangel.
I thought you were looking out for my own good.
I was looking out for the greater good. The death from high school, that's where it all began.
Tim's old girlfriend, Jenny? She was killed at prom.
But I've been here since the beginning. Ever since little Jenny made the dumbest mistake of her life.
What did Jenny do?
Let's just say this group of friends would have been in a much better place. Jenny's talking to you, and whatever she's saying to you isn't true.
What, she's not really Jenny?
No, she's Jenny. She has an agenda.
I don't want to ever see you again.
Chad is Jenny's brother.
My death was thought to be a suicide for over 4 years. It's about time I get what's right. And you're helping me.
It's Hazel. What don't you want her to know?
Don't worry about it. Just go hide that book and find your girlfriend.
She's passed on parts of her memories to me.
You have Sarah's memories?
And what's destined to happen?
3 horrible breakups.
I can't trust you, I don't want to.
It's Blake you want to be with, isn't it?
Brett? He left. A sad realization for Blake. You killed her.
No, I didn't.
You saw her memories. You killed her. And a decision Chris will make that will ruin his life. Assuming he lives long enough to make that decision.
I think someone knows too much. I think Blake went to stop him.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. I'm here to help you.
Help me with what?
You started the path to a huge mistake.
What mistake?
I can't really say. Things have already begun. But if you do this right, you can stay out of this. If you don't, well, you'll see.
See what?
Have a good prom, Jenny. I'm sure it'll be a blast.
Sweet dreams?
What?
You fell asleep.
For how long?
For the entire class. Mr. Combs was so mad at you. He yelled at you in front of the entire class, but you still didn't wake up.
That's weird. I'm not normally a sound sleeper. Or an in-class sleeper for that matter. I don't know, I just have a really bad feeling right now.
I'm sure it's about prom. There's one thing this group does not need right now. It's prom.
It'll be a blast.
What do you want?
What I've always wanted.
Which is?
If you haven't figured that out by now, I think you're hopeless.
You've been dead for almost 5 years.
And it's about time that people learn the truth, don't you think?
How would they learn that?
Through you.
What?
Like you said, it's been almost 5 years. It's time for me to get what I want.
Take it back when it all began. Take your time, would you understand? But it's all about what it's all about. Something scratching its way out. Something you wanna forget about. No one expects you to care. All on your own with no one
Are you guys back yet?
Yeah, unfortunately. Have you found anything else out?
Blake killed Gina a month ago and hasn't been back since.
We don't know that it was Blake.
We'll see. Tell Chris to call me later. I think I'm onto something.
He's always a load of fun. Where are you gonna go to first?
I have to go talk to this guy who works at the paper and might know a thing or two about Gina.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go over to my apartment, see if Ashley's there, and we can just meet up later.
Sounds good.
Hey, didn't expect to see you.
Out of my room? Thought I'd change things up a little bit.
Do you want to talk about it? You were there for me when Caitlin died. I hope you know I'm here for you.
Thanks, but I think it's best right now just to not think about it. You know, forget that I lost both my sister and my boyfriend in the same night.
You're not alone. I'm your friend. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Someone I need to... I gotta take this, I'm sorry.
Hey!
God, don't do that.
What?
I haven't seen you in like 3 months. I thought you were dead most of the time. You just come in and sit on my couch. You scared the hell out of me. What do you want?
Well, someone should have probably have told you this earlier.
What?
Martha.
She's not here.
Where is she?
Fled. Gone home. Gina died the same night she figured out what you and Ashley were up to. Well, at least you've got Chris back. No thanks to you.
We're back together because of you?
Yes, you owe me.
Okay. How?
Don't worry. What I have in mind is in your best interest. You need to find something for me. Over an hour late. Trouble sleeping?
Yes. I keep having these dreams. I think it's about those files.
The permanent records you wanted copies of? I have them.
Ugh, what's in them?
I don't know. Mrs. Burlingame came in right after I finished copying.
Why are you helping me so much?
You have a bad feeling about some of your friends, and so do I. Jenny, you're a good person, but most of your friends aren't, and you need to keep that in mind.
Thanks.
So you still going to the prom with Tim?
That's the plan. Are you going?
No. Vanessa, Brittany, and I were supposed to go together, but Vanessa got asked by that Zach kid, and Brittany lowered her standards and asked a junior.
There's nothing wrong with juniors. I have a brother who's one. What kind of an inept brother are you?
Excuse me?
It's been, 13 months since you started your little undercover mission, and what have you accomplished?
I know who did this. It was Blake.
Then why'd you let him get away?
Just for fun. I didn't let him get away. He snuck out of town. He's hiding. He doesn't want to be caught.
And if he were in town, what would you do?
I'd kill him.
Eye for an eye.
He killed you. He has to pay.
Well, since there's no statute of limitations on murder, you could, I don't know, call the police.
I don't have any proof that he did it.
This is why I have no faith in you. If you don't have any proof, what can you do? How about find it?
I've been trying. There's only small details, nothing concrete.
You can't do this alone. You need help.
From who?
What about Martha?
The Archangel Gabriel has taken her form.
Sure she is. Are you sure you're not dead? Because you're making even less sense than Jenny ever did.
Did you ever read Gina's articles? Archangel Gabriel and Demon Azazel are battling it out using us.
Sure they are.
Azazel can take the form of the dead, and Gabriel can take the form of the living. And for some reason, the form it chooses the most is your ex.
Why would it do that? Martha's a no one. She's just a bitch. She's not an all-powerful spirit.
There has to be a reason why it's using her form.
And what would that reason be?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. What's her address?
So, you were friends with Gina.
I was helping her with her articles.
Never saw you in here or heard her mention you.
I guess I wasn't very much help. But now that Gina's dead...
Story gets more interesting. Police think some of the files were stolen by the killer. We think some were taken by a reporter who used to work here.
Ben, Gina's ex?
Yep. No one knows where he is.
The police have any theories?
I wrote down everything that they said was interesting. But they're focusing all their efforts into finding one college student. The one who they think is responsible for it all.
Blake.
I didn't kill Gina.
Everyone thinks it was you. Gina thought so before she was killed, and Chad thought so before I dumped him. Now the police are trying to find you.
But you know me. You know I'm not capable of this.
Blake, I don't want to think it was you, but everything is pointing toward you. Chris sure thinks you did it, and according to Vanessa, so does his little partner.
Who's his partner?
He's been working with Zach the last 2 months.
Zach's still alive.
Something tells me those aren't yours.
Hey, Willie, what's up?
You know, just hanging out, looking at classified files that aren't mine. Oh, wait, that's you.
They are copies, and they are none of your business.
Whose are they?
Not yours.
Are they Beth's?
What is your fascination with her? She wants nothing to do with you.
Don't think you're better than us. You know, not everyone looks up to you anymore. You're stressed out, you're distant. You're no fun, Jenny.
I don't need this right now.
Oh, because you're going to Brown, and you're just going to leave us all, and you're going to dump Tim.
What are you doing here? I don't think Melanie would want to see you.
I'm not looking for Melanie. I'm actually looking for you.
And why is that?
Well, remember how you thought that I looked familiar and I said that we'd never met before?
Yeah.
My name's not Chad Ralston, it's Chad Meyer.
You're Jenny's brother.
Erin? Brittany, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a hidden book about your demon friend. You?
Same.
Should be fun.
Where are we going?
To find Chris. If he did come back here, the first place he would go is the paper.
And yet you flunked out of school.
Okay, how about I'll go back to school when I'm not being wanted for murder. Fair enough?
You really didn't do this?
Of course I didn't. I'm not a killer. You know that. And if I were the killer, don't you think I would have killed you by now?
That's comforting. I found him.
What is he doing?
Only one way to find out.
Zach, what do you want?
I'm going to Martha's, and I think you should join me. We need to figure out what our connection is to this.
Fine. What's the address? Melanie.
Are you here looking into Gina's death?
Yeah. The police are looking for Blake.
You really think he did this?
You don't?
I don't know. I don't know who I can trust. What's that?
An address?
Whose?
Hey, buddy.
What do you want?
Justice for what you did to me would be a start.
You're not Gina.
What makes you so sure?
Because I didn't kill her.
What, do you really think you can stop me from getting what I want?
I already did. I haven't seen you in over a month, and in that time, I fixed everything. You're done.
Anything?
Nothing.
How do I know you're not lying?
How do I know you're not?
I'm not the one who's crazy.
Oh, yeah, because you moved to a big city specifically to meet a guy you met once in college. Way sane.
Do you have any idea what people think of you?
Do you think I care what people think about me? There's something way bigger going on.
And you're on the wrong side.
Am I? Who's the good one here? The worst thing I ever did was cheat on my boyfriend once.
And you have a demon following you.
Oh, and you have an archangel. Arc, for a reason.
Let's just drop this. Tell me where the book is.
I don't know. It had someone else hide it.
Who?
Hello?
Hey, Brett, it's Erin. Yeah, I need you to come to the library.
Is Beth here?
Why do you want to know?
Well, she hasn't been at school for a while.
And
she's...
what?
Well, is she here?
Beth, some annoying girl wants to talk to you.
Hey, Jenny, what's up?
I was just wondering where you've been.
Oh, I've been sick.
Mm-hmm. Willie's been looking for you.
Yeah, he came by earlier. We're going to prom together.
I thought you didn't like Willie.
I didn't think I'd like him either, but he's very persistent and I thought I'd give him a shot.
Wait, you're going to prom with
Willie? God, I didn't think your standards were that low.
Come on, Lacey, like you're one to talk.
Yeah, okay, well, I hope he's the one.
Hey, Beth, I just want to ask you about someone.
About Willie?
No, not Willie. Someone who I think is up to something.
Who?
If Blake is doing this, then we...
He's not.
Okay, but if he is, we have to find him, right? Get him to admit it?
How about instead of being a complete idiot, you look over those files you stole?
I have been. It's not enough. We need someone who can tell us exactly what happened. And since no one seems to be spilling, I say we find the guy who fled town and ask him. Unless you have a better idea.
Hey, Vanessa. I want to help. I have proof on who's been killing all your friends.
Hi.
Do you remember me? I'm Zach. This is Chris.
Okay.
So Martha, what makes you tick?
Seriously? This is how you're gonna go about this?
What is with you guys? If you have something to ask me, go ahead and ask it.
Do you have any idea why an archangel would choose you as its primary form?
Oh, God.
That's a no.
I know that a lot of Tim's friends believe in ghosts, but Archangel, that's new.
I haven't even gotten to the demon yet.
Well, don't. I have no desire to indulge in your fantasy world.
Well, Martha, I did some research, and I couldn't find anything on you until you started working at Gunderson, the same time of Max's death. Care to explain?
Why are they at Martha's?
Again, no clue. I'm not really part of their Hardy Boys mystery thing, and I'm okay with that.
Look, Melanie, I'm sorry Gina died, but that can't change. All I can do is prove to you that I didn't kill her. Prove to you that I'm not a bad person. But I don't know if that'll be enough because once again, I'm not Max.
Why do you always have to compare yourself to him?
I've been following in his footsteps since the 3rd grade. I've always been the friend of the really awesome kid. Never been anything more.
Like, what's your point?
Ever since I lost Max as my best friend, my life has gone downhill. And the only time I was ever happy was with you. Never was with Sarah, and I wouldn't have been with her lookalike.
As touching as that is, I don't think I can trust you. Not given everything that's happened.
Jenny, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Everyone's acting weird, and your name keeps popping up.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
With what?
Something is not right. Someone is not right.
What are you talking about?
I stole some files from the office.
What files?
Student records. Some people aren't as honest as you and me. Some people are hiding things.
Like who?
Like Blake. And...
Blake?
Yeah, I saw him kill her in my memories. And then I told him to leave town, and your friend Gina died.
That's not possible.
How much more proof do you need?
We have to tell the police.
Tell them what? She got memories from a ghost? Good luck with that one.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
We're supposed to help Blake.
Help Blake? That doesn't seem like a good idea to me.
Well, I don't even think that he knows he's doing it.
She's right. We have to find him and talk to him.
What, like have a little intervention?
Listen, I know that I don't know you people very well, but from what I've witnessed, you guys are in a lot of trouble. And this whole mess is going to take a lot of time to straighten out. We need to take it one step at a time. First, we need to figure out why Blake is doing what he's doing. Now, you said you had files. Go get them.
You disappeared for a while after Thanksgiving, and you didn't come back until Willie started seeing Azazel.
I don't know what an Azazel is.
I think you're lying. Hey guys, long time no You're a killer. Assumed killer, but you faked your own death. Together we can make a sitcom.
The police are looking for you.
Well, if you would have ever actually really investigated this, you may know who the real killer is by now.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm not buying your act.
It's not Gabriel. It's appeared as Martha before, it's appeared as you. This is just Martha.
And yet, you were still in my apartment.
And we're not leaving until Blake is taken care of.
Where's the book?
What book?
You know what book.
No, I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
There is a book in this library that you hid, and I really need to find it. So you're gonna help us. It's for your own good.
Jenny, I don't want to see those files.
People close to you are lying.
The person closest to me broke up with me for no reason. I don't want to know any secrets.
Life's hard enough the way that it is. As soon as we start figuring out hidden information about everyone, our lives are going to go to hell, and fast.
Max, I'm not sure that anyone can be trusted. Right in here, it's more than secrets. It's a past that no one seems to know. A past that kind of makes me think twice about letting anyone into my life.
Jenny, my life's hard enough the way that it is. Do you think it can get any worse?
It can always get worse. Progress?
Sarah gave this Laura girl her memories,
She did.
and she saw that Blake was the killer.
She saw Blake killing her.
So there's more than one killer.
I can't tell you anything. I can't give you any new information. I can't give you any memories. I follow the rules.
Well, stop! I can't do this. Tim and Laura clearly aren't helping.
Convinced him to let me visit him.
Why?
I need this.
Hey Melanie, this is Laura.
Okay. I don't think I really want to know. I'm gonna go.
Rough day?
Gina.
I need your help.
What can I do? It's too late. You died. Life doesn't seem important anymore.
I know, but Blake needs to be stopped.
You're not Gina.
No. But if everyone's going to be happy again, Blake has to die.
You shouldn't have come back.
Well, he's here now. Maybe you should do something about it.
Chris, let's call the police. Let them deal with him.
No one's calling the police.
Why not? You got something to hide?
Okay. You two think he's a murderer, but have no proof. The cops suspect him, but what can they really do?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get you out of my apartment as fast as possible.
No, you're Gabriel.
She's not Gabriel. Gabriel just uses her form because he knows that she's totally unrelated to this whole mess.
No, she's a liar. She tried to convince me she was Azazel. You're not good.
The last time, she's not Gabriel. And the real Gabriel is probably just trying to get you to see the truth that you're a serial killer.
I'm not.
Zach, I've got to go. I'll be back. Don't let him out of your sight.
Chris, where are you going? Chris!
What's going on? First you're avoiding me, and then I hear that you're stealing people's files. It's prom. And
Tim, I'm sorry.
what?
I want to break up with you.
Why?
I'm not who I was before. It's hard to explain. I don't want this anymore. I don't want any of this.
Is this about next year? I know you got accepted to Brown. We can still talk about this.
I'm not sure I'm going to make it through tonight.
You just miss Melanie, which is probably a good thing.
Tim, Jenny wants to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to speak with her.
That kind of doesn't matter at this point. She needs to talk to you. I guess she's run her course on what she needs me for. You needed to drive it home.
Look, I'm over her now. I don't want to see her. I'm better off without her.
Tim, I think you should do it.
What?
Chad's right. If there's something we could figure out by you talking to Jenny, you should do it. It may be the only way of figuring out if Blake is doing this or not.
Fine.
So that just leaves us. What do we do now?
We help Laura regain Sarah's memories.
Hey, Lacey, right?
Yeah, you're one of Beth's old friends.
Yes, I am.
Is that why you wanted these?
Yeah. It's just a little bit of poetic justice. Thank you.
Hey, why'd you give her the book
She
first?
asked nicer.
It's the boobs.
So I told you to get the book.
Yeah. And apparently you were hiding it from Gina, which we don't have to worry about anymore.
Hey, Brett.
Where's Ashley?
She went home. Probably because of the file I took from her and gave to Gina. I believe you know the one.
What file?
It's not important. I just need to read through this book right now.
Look, either you tell me what's going on or you give me the book.
Oh my god.
No, that's not an option.
Chris.
What is it?
Things just got weird.
It's Chris. I'm gonna be in the hall. I think it's in your best interest that you don't move.
You're acting like a real killer there, Blake. You must be one.
You really are Gabriel, aren't you?
Of course I am. Do you think there's a better reason to constantly use this form? This is my human form. And while it takes the least amount of energy, over the years, I've definitely grown to love it.
You really think they're not gonna figure out exactly what you are?
Oh, they will. Brittany already has. That doesn't matter. You've already lost.
Why aren't you dealing with the real killer?
That's not you. You don't even know, do you?
That's because you and Azazel have been messing with me.
Look, I know you've changed and tried to redeem yourself. While noted, that's not gonna save you. Right now, Chris is getting you the justice you deserve. Just let it happen.
He's on his way back.
Why couldn't you have picked a location that doesn't involve a complete stranger?
Yeah, sorry. We'll be out of here once Chris gets.
Have you missed me?
Not really. Erin told me you were up to no good.
Well, that's just a matter of opinion. I'm trying to accomplish something, but who's to say whether it's good or bad?
Okay, I'm not gonna stand here and try to understand your ghost logic. We were together for 6 months. You never told me about your death, and you never told me your brother was investigating me. I'm gonna give you one chance. Tell me what's going on.
Your ex-girlfriend has blown my death way out of proportion.
Martha?
She's not who you think she is. Tim, I need to be alone.
I warned you. I tried to help you, and you distanced yourself from everyone, and you made one person very angry.
You're...
Look, Jenny, a delicate balance is in play, and you've started something you have to deal with. Go! Martha is Gabriel?
Yes, and she is evil. She pretended to warn me, but all she ever wanted was for me to fulfill a purpose.
I don't need this right now. I'm with Vanessa.
You can't trust Vanessa. You don't know the truth about her.
What are you talking about?
Ugh, one thing at a time. I need Gabriel to be stopped. Until she is, a lot more mistakes will be made, and a lot more lives will be lost.
No, it says here that Gabriel and Azazel have been at odds with each other for like centuries.
Great. Now we're in the middle of it. We're all gonna pay.
Chris isn't answering his phone, but I did get an address for that Martha person, so if either of you guys want to come with me.
No. I'll stick with Azazel.
You know, it says in there that Gabriel likes to manipulate people, likes to lie to us, to people, to try to justify the greater good. I mean, she's been doing it to Blake for a while now, and now Chris is after him too.
Blake has to be the killer. All the evidence that Adam gathered points straight to him. But Azazel agrees.
Can you trust that? Don't you guys see what's happening? They're using us. These things want to punish people who don't deserve to be punished. And the killer keeps on killing. I mean, they're distracting us.
Okay, you might be right. But I'm gonna take my chances. What's the worst that could happen?
We could all die.
Blake, I do trust you.
What?
There's no way you could have done this. No matter what anyone else says, human or otherwise.
That's why I'm leaving town and never coming back.
Look, I know that our relationship started for all the wrong reasons, but I did love you, and I still do.
What are you saying?
Saying I want to be with you. I'll come with you. We'll leave town together, start over. You pack. I'll go get the car ready.
Hello? Chad?
Fleeing with Melanie? It's a thin door.
What do you want from me? I'm trying to get out of all of this.
Well, what I want is for you to admit everything you did, but you're clearly not going to do that. So, option 2.
What are these?
Look familiar? Those are the pills that killed Beth. It looked like an overdose because she thought she was taking aspirin and then popped 3 of those. It killed her pretty quickly. But you would know that.
What are you saying?
I can't turn you into the police because there's not enough evidence. And I wouldn't want what happened with Willie's trial to happen again. So, you just have to die. It's really the only way. And I'm giving you an easy way to do it.
Wouldn't it be easier for you to just kill me yourself?
I'm not like you, Blake. I can't hurt people like that. No matter how bad they are.
You give me a weapon and a reason. Other than actually jamming them down my throat, you've effectively done it.
I'm giving you a choice.
No, you're not. If I don't take them, you're not going to let me get away. You're not going to let me run off into the sunset with Melanie. You would never let that happen.
No, I wouldn't. This is the easiest option, Blake. I can come up with plenty more if you want me to. But I won't need to. You know this is best for everybody. The death toll can stop. People can get on with their lives. And you won't be burdened with it anymore. You'll be at peace.
Fun little read, right?
Blake's not the killer, is he?
No, he's not the killer. But that doesn't mean he's a decent person. He has to die. It's the only way.
And that stuff with that girl, Laura, who had Sarah's memory, it was all fake, wasn't it?
I told everyone to keep her out of this. So I did what I had to do.
Do you see something?
No, this isn't working. I haven't had a memory in over a month, and even then I couldn't control when they happened.
Well, you can control them. Think about my death. Prom night.
There you are. I was worried. And you're still drunk.
That's because I just wanted to get out drunk and the plan got turned out.
Nick, this is exactly not how I pictured my senior prom.
That's because you always wanted to go with Max and not him.
Like, maybe we shouldn't have jumped into this. I mean, Blake didn't do it.
What?
I think those memories I had before were faked. Blake was with Sarah the night Jenny died. I don't think he killed Sarah either.
Blake, you don't deserve to die.
You're a lying demon.
No. It's me, Max. I'm here to save you.
I'm beyond saving. I failed. I can never be like the real Max, which is not you.
Blake, you tried your whole life to be more like me. But I died before you realized that you're not a bad person. And you should know that, especially now. Everyone thinks you skipped town just to avoid being caught. But that's not what happened.
No. I did what I could to avoid Azazel. I checked into a 28-day program. I said I would never drink again.
Then why are you giving up now?
If cosmic forces say I deserve to die, they have to be right.
Blake, it's not as cut and dry as they want you to think that it is. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. But here, I was your friend for 9 years. You have to trust me.
I want to believe you, but I don't think I can.
You can't do this. Blake's innocent.
No, he isn't. And now Chris isn't either.
What do you want?
An end, and it's coming.
passing by. Hoping that he's bent for more than arguments and failed attempts.